Hey ladies, Tamikia TTC. I'm looking a little rough this morning. I had to get up and get this appointment going. So I am 6 weeks, 4 days today. I'm just coming from a maternal fetal medicine or high risk OB appointment, and got a few pictures of the bambino. So here's one. His face and skeletal structure looking a little like Skeletor. Don't mind my nails. I'm in the process of getting these off, but yeah, it's looking a little like Skeletor. But baby's still measuring. Baby's measuring almost a week ahead right now. So big baby. Ooh, big baby. He was measuring 17.3 this morning. 17.3. I am 16.4. So big baby. All right. But yeah, that's like the best picture we could get of his face. And wasn't in a good position for a profile. But I will say there's a bit of concern about that, because what the doctor told me today is that when I came in for my nuchal transal, that NT scan, that they could not see a nasal bone on the baby. And not seeing a nasal bone could be an indication of Down syndrome, which, considering my NIPT came back fine. And I also had the pre-genetic screening. There's no, I guess what I'm trying to say is there's no thought that I have that the baby has Down syndrome. And today was just not a good position to see a nasal bone. Although she did have one time, I wish I would have recorded it, but she did have, but they don't let you record. So I don't know, they let me record that one time, and then they didn't let me record it anymore. But she did manage to get what looks like a profile, and it looked like, you know, the bottom part of his face was like really protruding, and the forehead was kind of like here, and then the rest of the baby's face was kind of protruding out. So I feel like I saw a little bit of a nose. I could have blinked and missed it. I don't know, to be honest. I don't trust my memory these days, so I don't know. So I'm gonna try not to worry about this too much, because it is what it is. It is what it is at this point. So I come back in 3 weeks for my anatomy scan. Hopefully the baby's in a better position to be able to see whether there's a nasal bone or not. But everything appears to be where it's supposed to be. So I don't know. He's saying he doesn't believe the baby has Down syndrome, given everything. But I guess if they don't see that nasal bone, then they're probably going to want to do an amniocentesis, which I'm not sure I want to do, because it's invasive, it's dangerous to the baby, and I'm not sure I want to do that. I'm not sure I want to do that. I mean, if the baby's going to have Down syndrome, then the baby's going to have Down syndrome. But like, doing the amnio is not going to change the outcome, right? It's just more of a confirmation. So I don't know. Also, the thought is it could just be the baby's age. So I don't know. And maybe he just has a small nose. I don't know. But they're just saying they couldn't, just baby wasn't in a good position to get any of that. So hopefully baby's in a better position and they can validate that one way or the other. But that's pretty much the most that came out of it. And he talked about, you know, C-section or vaginal birth. So the plan from here is, if I go into spontaneous labor, we'll try a vaginal birth. If not, definitely C-section. Spontaneous labor by 38 weeks. You know, he said he would allow me to go to 40 weeks if I really wanted to. But If I really wanted to go to 40 weeks and everything looks fine, I could, but given my age, the fact that this is an IVF baby, all of that, that's not generally what they do. 39 is probably more optimal. So it is what it is. So in 3 weeks, I'll have, I guess, the beginnings of anatomy scan. If they don't get everything, I'm sure there'll be more appointments to follow. And then 3 weeks after that will be the fetal echocardiogram, which I'll be back here for as well. But other than that, he says, hurt me. I'm doing well. Baby seems to be doing well. Definitely growing faster. Big baby, just a big baby. I mean, he's got long arms, long legs, and he's in there pretty crouched up. And I don't know. From the beginning, I just felt like he just doesn't have a whole lot of space, and I don't know what that's about. It just seems like he's really crouched up in there. So maybe I should lay out and stretch a little bit more, give him some more space. I don't know. It just seems like he's really cramped. He was in like this crouched position the whole time, and you know, it's kind of like laying up, so he was like head up facing down or something like that. And you know, he just in this crouched position, and he kicked, he moved a lot. I didn't feel anything. That's the thing. Like a couple days ago, I felt like I felt the baby move. There's a hornet outside the window. I felt like I felt the baby move, but I don't know that's really truly the baby. I only felt it once. I think I felt something else yesterday. Still not sure if that was baby. So you know. I mean, so it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So I don't know. I feel like I'm going crazy. Like I don't have a bump. I haven't gained any weight. I haven't felt pregnant. You know, I just feel like it'll feel more real. It'll feel more real to me if I could feel him move, you know, at least to feel him move. I'm not sure that I'm really feeling anything, and he was saying by 22 weeks I should definitely be feeling movement, but he definitely moves. He moves and he kicks. He's just all crouched up, and he just likes being crouched up in like a little ball, I guess, and it just seems like he doesn't have much room in there, but he's definitely like not like swimming around like this anymore. He's definitely a little bit more crouched up. So what can I do? But yeah, so that's pretty much the update here. I don't know. The last time I videoed, I don't know. I think I'm like over work at this point. I have no motivation to work. No motivation at all to work. And I just feel like I need a few days off because I just feel overwhelmed. So I'm overworked. The weather's been like nasty most of this week, but it seems to be okay today. But I think the rain season has moved in a little sooner, which means not sure when I'll be able to get my roof done. So I think I gave an update on the tree on the house. The tree is officially off the house, and insurance wrote me a check big enough to get my roof replaced, which I don't know when I'll be able to get the roof replaced because it seems like the rain season has started early. Rain season typically starts in June. I still haven't found the contractor anyway. It doesn't even matter. I don't know what they'll do, but we'll see if I can at least get somebody to come out here and do an estimate, and then we'll probably have to play with the dates based on the weather, whether they'll come out and actually do the roof or not, because the rain season starts, and once the rain season starts, it rains every single day. So we'll see. seems to be raining every single day. It seems to be okay now, but it's like a little overcast, and it'll just turn dark really quick, and then it'll storm, and then a lot of times that'll clear and it'll be blue sky again. So we'll see. So this is just a short update. I'm gonna get on my way. Gosh, I swear I put lotion on this arm, and this arm is still ashy. But you know, I don't know. So it's like now everything was going great, and now I just feel like I have something to be concerned about. But it's probably nothing. So, I'll, it is what it is. It is what it is. But blood pressure's holding. They're still working on my glucose. I don't know if I mentioned this in my last video, but we're working on a insulin pump at this point. I've already called the folks, and I guess they were in a conference or something this week, so I'm not quite sure when I'll get the call back about the pump, but we're headed towards an insulin pump to see if we can't get my numbers under better control. As far as my weight gain and the lack of it, the doctor's not concerned at all. He's saying, for the rest of this, there's like 11 pounds. He told me he didn't want me to gain more than 20. I don't know where the 11 pounds came from because I haven't gained any weight. So, I don't know. So he's just like, you'll be fine. Most of the weight that you gain is in the second and third trimester, which I'm sure. So, we'll see how it goes. But other than that, everything's fine. And I come back, like I said, in three weeks for the anatomy scan. I think I am back with the midwives the week after that, and then 2 weeks after that for the fetal echocardiogram. So 3 weeks, I'll be 19 weeks in. I need to get the spina bifida blood work done. He wants me to get that done this week, so I need to get with LabCorp and get me an appointment. All right, so I think that's about it, and I'm going to shut this video down because it's starting to get a little bit long, and go ahead and get home and I guess get back to work, because I actually I'm tired. I don't feel like working. I didn't feel like working yesterday. I really need a couple of days off. And I'm probably going to call out sick at least one day this week. Instead of like using my vacation time, I don't want to use my vacation time. I need mental health days. That's what I need. Which to me are sick days, not vacation days. You dig? So, yeah. All right, ladies. Sticky baby dust to all those TTC.